Yeah, I know why you're here. You got money. Yeah, you do. You got money and you want to spend it, right? Motovlogging, that's what you said, right? Okay, well, stay tuned. What's going on, you guys? Jay on the Segway here. Check this out. I got some motovlog stuff. I want to make another motovlog audio video for you guys, kind of things that you need to get set up. So let's just say you bought you an Action 5, right? Action 5 Pro, Action 4, even an Action 3. But if you do get the Action 3 or you have the Action 3 or the Action 2, you're going to need more accessories, but we're not going to talk about those. That'll make this video super long. We're going to do the Action 4 and the Action 5. Don't matter if you see only the Action 5. This works the same with the Action 4. So you need a camera and you need some audio. In this box here is a DJI Mic Mini. I have the Mic Mini in this video because it is physically the best option right now as far as motovlogging audio. These things are compact. So what you're going to need now is a helmet. It doesn't matter what type of helmet you have, but it does matter. It matters because if you guys are riding around with an enduro helmet and you're going 100 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, I feel like the comfortable threshold for most microphones is about 35 to 40. As soon as you start to go over that, you start to compromise your audio. You need to start exercising things like placement of the microphone, your settings. You need to really focus on your settings, which you need to do in general anyway, low decibel gains. I usually don't like to do noise cancellation. Depending on what editing program you decide to use when you edit your videos would depend on if you actually need to put noise cancellation on or off. If you don't have a really good program like a DaVinci or Filmora, CapCut, just to name a few of them, those programs have pretty decent noise cancellation options, which is what a lot of motovloggers probably use to get that good audio that you guys hear them making. And you probably wonder, how can you get it? Well, you're gonna have to spend some money sometimes to get that that good audio quality. But if you don't want to, you want to just strictly rely on your microphone. If you do use noise cancellation, never go past the lowest level. I'm telling you right now, your audio is gonna sound robotic. You're gonna hate it. It's gonna be challenging regardless, but try not to go more than, don't go at a higher noise cancellation level than low, okay? I would tell you don't put it on at all. But if you had to, put it on low. That way you don't have to do too much in post editing. Just adjust your audio levels, like the actual volume level of the video. So, okay, the next step is important. You want to get a magnet with 3M on one side. I went to the actual store and purchased mine. I think I got it at Menards, which is a local home improvement store. So if you guys have any home improvement stores near you and you want to get your hands on this stuff right now, go to your home improvement store and look in the magnet section. Look at your helmet and figure out how big you want that magnet to be. Remember, these helmets have curves on them. You get a magnet that's too big and it can't adhesive itself to the actual inside of your helmet because your helmet's too curvy and the magnet's too big. You're gonna have issues. Okay, so get you a magnet just small enough to be able to use. Lucky for me, I'm able to remove my chin mount so I can show you guys exactly where my mount is. Now let's get into that. I'm gonna go to get a ruler so you guys can see exactly how big my magnet is. Okay, you see it? That is my magnet. Now I'll show you how I have it and where it's at in the helmet in a second, but let's get this measuring tape. This thing's probably about a 1/2 inch. See, it's real hard to show you guys, but it's a 3/4 inch magnet. This is my helmet. This is the front. If you lift it up, that magnet is sitting right there. Action 5. We all know that the Action 5 and a DJI Mic 2 and a DJI Mic Mini, as well as the Action 4 cameras, they connect to these microphones wirelessly. Not a problem. Now, I told you guys to put a magnet inside of the helmet because the DJI Mic Mini is magnetized. It has a magnetic back end, okay? So all you got to do, listen to me carefully. Once you get that, when you put the magnet in your helmet, right? You're putting it in a place where you're going to put your helmet on first, close, I got a bunch of microphones here. This is a lav mic right here. This is an experimental piece. And this is my center headset right here. You guys can see. We're going to talk about that in a second. But you put your helmet on, you close it. Now you know how far your mouth is from the actual front of your helmet on the inside. And you're just finding a spot. You're finding a spot where this thing microphone is going to go. And as soon as this microphone finds the magnet, it's going to snap to it immediately. Put this out the way. You want to put it in your helmet so when you know, boom. Okay, so it's in its place. It's where it needs to be right now. Okay, and then when I need to take it out, I can just take it out. If, let's just say, being a modular helmet, I want to take my helmet off. Well, not the helmet off, but like just lift the front, and I can lift it, and it's magnetized inside the helmet. It's going nowhere. Okay, so this is kind of how you can, you know, where you can put your microphones at. Now, you guys with the Enduro helmets, it's always going to be challenging for you guys because, like I said, you guys have that wide opening right in front of your mouth. You got that wide opening in front of your face. Sometimes you have a visor. If you have a visor, you're going to be in good shape. It's not going to be a big deal for you. But if you guys do not have a visor, then it's going to be challenging for you guys. And you're going to have to start coming up with creative ways to get your good motovlog audio. Now, these microphones, if you didn't know, if you have the Ace Pro 2 Insta360 camera, Insta360 Ace Pro, DJI Action 4, DJI Action 5, Insta360 X4 camera as well, can wirelessly transmit audio from these DJI mics, Mic Minis and Mic 2 microphones. By the way, shout out to Hollyland. I got the Hollyland Lark M2S inside of my shirt right now. That's the audio you guys are hearing. And then I got the USB-C transmitter to the phone that I'm using, my old Samsung Galaxy Note 10, I believe it is. Yeah, anyways, so something you guys didn't know, and I'm not going to give you no audio sample test in this video with the DJI Mic Mini because that's just going to make this video crazy long. You have a comm system, right? And you want to use this, like some people wonder, because I wondered, can I use my center headset for wireless audio with my Ace Pro or Ace Pro 2 cameras, or the X4 cameras, by the way, the X4 as well. So I tried it out. I'm going to use the Ace Pro 2 in this example. We're going to turn it on. We're going to pull down. We're going to swipe left. This one right here. So we're going to hit these lines on the top right. Bluetooth microphone gain. I'm going to crank this all the way up because if you do not crank it all the way up and you're trying to Bluetooth it to a microphone headset that's designed to be very quiet so that you have really good call quality, you're going to hardly hear yourself. We're going to back out of this, get your center headset, turn it on. There's going to be different. So my method of turning this 20S Evo is to hold down this back button and tap this middle button at the same time. This back button right here, you're going to hold it down. So you see right now, it's flashing blue and red real quick. It's in Bluetooth pairing mode. So we're going to come back to the Ace Pro 2. And this works for the Ace camera as well. You just got to know your options, your settings. We're going to pull down from the top. We're going to swipe to the left. I think it's this one here. And we're looking for the center 20S. You see that right there? We're going to click on it. We want to connect for sure. Look at that, look at that. And if you press the three dots to the right, it's just gonna allow you to disconnect or delete, but we're not doing none of that right now. So, did you hear that? You're always waiting for the center to tell you that the headset is paired. You wanna know what it sounds like, don't you? I'll give you that. Come on, let's listen to it. A couple of things you guys should know is these center headsets, they're designed to be paired up with your cell phone for you to be going down a motorway or the highway or the interstate at, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour, even higher. If you guys are in Europe, you have Autobahns accessible to yourself. They're designed for being quiet in conditions like that. I've even talked to people who's told me that they would ask me what I was doing. I was so quiet in the background. I was at home on the couch. That's how quiet these things are. So
But we're at 40 miles an hour right now, with the visor still cracked open about an inch. It's chilly out here too, so I'm freezing my butt off. We're gonna pick up some speed going down this hill and try to get it closer to 50 for you guys, so you guys can hear what it sounds like. All right, so we're getting there. We're about at 50 now, and so this is what it sounds like at 50 miles an hour. And this is basically as if I was riding a naked bike, and I'm not yelling. I'm actually talking with like a low, medium volume, just so you know, you guys have an idea on how loud you may need to talk if you had this comm system. You know, you might need to talk louder or talk lower. Usually when I start getting at lower speeds, I lower my voice because sometimes I feel like I'm talking too loud.
One of my favorite lines when it comes to wireless audio is, I always tell people, to get a little, you gotta give a little. So with this DJI Mic Mini, what you give, or using the DJI's cameras, like the Action 4 and the Action 5, what you give up is the ability to use a wireless microphone via Bluetooth. So you're not going to be able to use your center headset with your DJI Action 4 and Action 5 for the simple fact that the DJI cameras do not have Bluetooth audio. You're going to have to use one of DJI's cameras, one of their microphones, in order to get wireless audio. So you can also use the receiver, the DJI's receiver. You can also use Rode's receiver to get audio. There's a whole ton of microphones that you can use to get audio with the DJI Action 4 and Action 5 cameras. Now, here's the good thing about the DJI cameras. DJI has a cold shoe mount door. Insta360, I'm still asking you guys for this cold shoe mount battery door. DJI went on and figured it out. Hey, we're going to give them a really lightweight cold shoe battery door that only reduces the depth of how far you can dive by 5 meters, somewhere around 5 meters, I think. And users can go on ahead and snap a receiver into that thing and use our microphone adapter with the 3.5 millimeter cables. We're going to stop recording. I'm going to pull over somewhere so we could turn off gain all the way to the lowest. All right, guys, so we have the gain all the way at the lowest, which is minus 12 decibels. This is how it sounds. We're gonna try to get a little bit of speed here, but with this loud Navi, with this exhaust system, that should all help in creating some sort of a noise to show you guys how well the Mic Mini does, depending on your setup, depending on how fast you're riding. We're at about 45 miles an hour. That's what it sounds. This is how it sounds. So, what are you guys thinking? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? It's not too bad. I don't hear it right now, but I don't think it's too bad. But if you guys are riding mini motos like these little Navis and Groms and electric scooters, because my electric scooters are way faster than this thing, like quicker and faster, they just won't be able to sustain a certain speed for longer. But you know, anything within 30 miles, my electric scooter is actually a lot quicker than this thing. So I should probably be doing the test with those instead of the Navi. But the Navi creates wind noise and exhaust noise. So that's the differences between the Navi and using the electric scooters for these types of tests.
And well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching, man. If you have any more questions, get in the comments below. Let me know. If you want to see any other videos or have any video ideas, let me know. I could do the same video on my actual motorcycle where the speeds can be higher in case you guys are interested, but that's just to give you a baseline. I wanted to give you guys audio options, and then I didn't alter the audio. I just left it the way it came out the microphone. So you can always improve on that, or you know, you can always make it better per se. So anyways, let me go on ahead, get this fish situated, and start to edit this video so I can put it out to you guys. So you motovloggers who are looking at audio options, you have something to work with. All right. So let me know in the comments which one you thought sounded better straight out the microphone. No noise cancellation, no anything, just straight raw audio. Okay. Now by default, the center is kind of like noise canceled because that's the kind of microphone it is. But it's an option for you guys. All right. So Jay on the Segway, let me go on ahead and get to business and yeah, go spend that money. Peace.